My questions to the Minister of Social Development and Employment. How many working age people are currently receiving a main benefit, and how does this compare to July 2010?
The Honourable Paula Bennett.
Mr Speaker, the number of people who received a main benefit rose by 0.7% from July 2010 to 336,333 in August 2010.
Supplementary question, Mr Speaker. Why didn't she give New Zealanders the full picture of the August benefit numbers in her press release on Monday, where she claimed over 6,000 beneficiaries came off a main benefit in August because they'd found a job, but failed to mention over 8,800 went on to a main benefit in that month, with over 4,000 of them going on a benefit for the first time?
The Honourable Paula Bennett.
Mr Speaker, because the member has that information, is fairly evident that the information has been transparent, it's been out there. If she had read the press release further, I mean, it's actually pretty evident because you're actually reading it out in Parliament as to why it is there. The numbers have been transparent, they are what they are, and that's where it sits, Mr Speaker.
The Honourable Annette King.
Supplementary question, Mr Speaker.
Order.
Supplementary
The
question.
Honourable Annette King. The Honourable Annette King.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. Because she chooses the date to release the benefit figures, why did she release the figures on Monday at the height of the turmoil following the Christchurch earthquake? And was it because the main benefit figures went up by another 2,233 in just 1 month, in contrast to the Australian unemployment rate, which has just dropped from 5.3% to 5.1%?
The Honourable Paula Bennett.
Mr Speaker, a week ago I had a criticism from the opposition that I was not releasing the figures soon enough. Now it seems I've released them too soon, and that's the criticism that's coming from the other side. Actually, yes, as the press release said, the numbers did go up for August, but actually this is the lowest increase for 3 years, and we've also seen people going into work as well as, unfortunately, those that are not able to, Mr Speaker.
Tim McIndoe.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. To the Minister, how many people cancelled their benefits in August 2010 because they found work?
Honourable Paula Bennett.
Mr Speaker, in August 2010, 6,596 people cancelled their benefit because they found work. This was up 19% from August 2009 and up 22% from when the Minister herself was in government, was in government, 22% from August 2007, which was before the start of the recession.
Supplementary question, Mr Speaker. Does she continue to use online job advertisements as an indicator of an improving economy? If so, has she seen the news story today quoting Seek New Zealand, one of the companies she often uses in her press releases, which states that both job applications and job ads have gone down by 3.8%, indicating a further bump in the long road to recovery?
The Honourable Paula Bennett.
Mr Speaker, yes I do. We do look at that, and actually Seek today advised that they had 33% more jobs for August this year than they did last year. So I think, though, as the member quite rightly perhaps points out, you can slice and dice it however you like, but these is about people, it's about them trying to get jobs, and it's about offering them the right assistance.
The Honourable Annette King.
Question, Mr Speaker. In light of the Prime Minister's answer in the House yesterday, is she prepared to advise the government to insert provisions in any urgent legislation relating to reconstruction in Canterbury, requiring construction companies to undertake training of the 1,000 beneficiaries that she has identified in the region who have some skills in construction and building and could be used in the earthquake clean-up, thereby giving them a chance for a long-term future employment?
The Honourable Paula Bennett.
Mr Speaker, policy work around that is ongoing and still under consideration.
Question number 2. Supplementary question. Honourable Annette King, I beg your pardon.
Will she waive any of the new requirements brought in by her recent Social Security Amendment Act for Cantabrians facing severe hardship arising from the earthquake? For example, the requirement to complete a budgeting course if they need a hardship grant more than 3 times in the year? If not, why not?
The Honourable Paula Bennett.
Mr Speaker, the member actually misrepresents what it said was a budgeting activity after they've received 3 hardship grants. Mr Speaker, yes, there are special circumstances around victims that are related to this earthquake, and we've made changes with that, some of them around the civil defence payments, some around special need grants, and yes, I think that is appropriate.
Question number 2, Amy Adams.
Thank you, Mr Speaker.